This is the last episode in the series. We gotta move on. Darcy for Omaha Girls Rock. Pronouns are she, her, hers, they, their, them. And this is my last week. Gotta move on to the next big thing. Any guesses on what that looks like? Everything's gonna be cool. It's gonna be totally different, but like, you know, the same. Our Story, episode 8. This week's overall theme is Imagine the Future. And for Our Story, we are looking at what kind of world do you want to live in? How are you going to make it happen? What was the point of all of this? Why'd we talk about some of the stuff we talked about? Just kidding. I know why we talked about it. The whole point of Our Story is to share ideas. We've discussed artists who have had a very specific vision for their own future and for what they think the future as a whole should look like. I just want to know, what does your future look like? What world do you want to see? What kind of a world do you want to see? What is your vision for the future? Who do you want to be and how are you going to become it? Those are the only things I'm asking you. Small things, little questions. Not a big one. Those aren't big questions. That's nothing. Those are very big ideas. I don't even know if I can answer it. What kind of a world do you want to see? I want to live in a world where everybody has universal wealth. I want to live in a world where people feel safe leaving their houses. I want to live in a world where I don't have to worry about resources being overused, where ice cream is free. I want to live in a world where I know my leaders are working for me. I want to live in a world where everyone has the knowledge that Omaha Girls Rock gives our youth artists. What are you gonna do about it? What's your vision for the future? What kind of a world do you want to live in? You're gonna try to become more environmentally involved and find new ways of listening that are greener, like Katie Tunstall or Billie Eilish or Sheryl Crow? Are you gonna face down bigotry head on, like Billie Holiday or Nina Simone? Are you going to change gender norms, like Susie Quattro or RuPaul? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna experiment in electronic sounds and make your own personal scene a little bit more available to people like you? You're gonna break genre standards and blend sounds like Mon Laferte? Are you gonna provide queer safe spaces like Haley Kiyoko? Are you gonna call for a cultural shift like Sonita Alizadeh? Every person we've talked about has been a barrier breaker in some way possible in order to create the world that they wanted to live in. As a member of Omaha Girls Rock, you have so many tools to define your own visions, and that's all that I want from you. I gave you a lot of names this week, and I didn't necessarily dive into any of them. That's because it's the end. Now it's time for you to go listen to stuff and make your own decisions and define yourself and your future. The playlist has a bunch of experimental electronic music on it. It also has a lot of the people and the names that I've mentioned already. It's just a big listening extravaganza. I encourage you to respond back to us on Instagram. Thanks for joining us on this wild ride that's been Omaha Girls Rock at home. Admit it. You're gonna miss me. See you soon, I think. Who knows? I'm gonna miss me. You'll see me again, but not like this. I can't believe this part is over. As usual, check out the playlist on Spotify. I'll miss you.